This is Andor, episode 10. This one is called One Way Out. Last episode was amazing, and I just want to know what happens. I'm almost done with this first season. And I wasn't sure what to expect from Andor, but it's definitely been a wonderful surprise, and it's very thought-provoking. I've been thinking about it. Like every time I end an episode, I definitely catch myself kind of thinking over what just happened. And I think that's a good sign of a good show, especially the last few episodes here. And here's little Seek ready to get into my lap. All right, I will count down. Man, all they have to do is jump this guy, grab his boots. But it's the thought of pain that will really keep you trapped somewhere.
They don't have enough guards, and they know it. They're afraid. Right now, they're afraid.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
They just killed 100 men to keep them quiet. What would you call that?
I'd call that power.
Power doesn't panic. 5,000 men are about to find out they're never living here alive.
Right, yeah.
Whatever we're making here is clearly something they need. They can't afford to be surprised again. You know that.
On program.
Every day we wait, they get stronger.
It might be wise to have a plan.
You don't have time to be stupid.
Come on!
Oh my gosh.
I'd rather die trying to take them down than die giving them what they want.
He's starting to have that like rebellious, but that rebel thing that he did not have before.
Tell them! Tell us what? A doctor came out.
Didn't do much, did he?
We will have immediate facility compliance, or we will begin activating floors without warning.
Chief, floor!
That was close.
He said they'd made a mistake and sent back a man who'd just been released. They fried 2 shifts to keep it quiet.
I don't believe it. He's only a doctor. They would never tell him.
No one is getting out!
I have chills.
The rumors are true. They're not letting us go. Never. We're gonna die here, or in the next place. So let's get our heads back in our cells and start figuring this out.
They needed Kino. If he wasn't on board, he wouldn't have been able to get everyone on the same page.
Catherine Rescue Salvage reports unresponsive GPE 7000. Operator appears to have frozen following hydraulic failure on hyperspace re-entry.
It worked.
I don't think we should step away.
Oh, huh?
We should do what we normally do. Unidentified ship, dead pilot. We'd want to take a look, wouldn't we? The least suspicious thing that we could do would be to take an interest.
That is exactly what we will do.
Sit up! We are done with counting shifts. There is only then and now. There is only one way out. Play it how you want, but I'm gonna assume I'm already dead and take it from there. There's no sense in warning the night shift. They'll hear about it one way or another soon enough. Let's make it look good.
Awesome.
On program now.
On program!
I'm so excited. I wonder if we'll ever know what exactly they are making. You asshat. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, God, I can't wait for them to beat them up. Like, the guards.
She said your pills were putting her off her food, and she'd rather keep eating than let you pretend to eat.
Oh, she's still here. Okay. So that's important that she's here.
I was here once, 30 years ago. I'd just left Chandrilla, and my boss at the time thought I'd enjoy seeing it.
Has it changed much?
I can't tell.
It's state property. The rules are strict on decor. Our choices for change are limited.
It's a bit old, isn't it? I know it's tasteless and cliche, but one of the indulgences of great wealth is freedom from other people's opinions.
You've made your point.
I've met your husband several times.
I'm sure.
I take it that's not a corner we're turning in this conversation.
It is not.
Many cultures don't fully appreciate the clarity of the Chandrilan marriage. Even our own people are confused at times. They always have value.
Good. We understand each other.
We've reached a scale in our holdings that permits a great variety of transactions to be bundled in ways that make outside observation impossible.
Yes, I've been informed.
Family wealth is a thing to be proud of, and you ought to be able to move it as you like with your privacy intact.
What will it cost?
My fee?
We assume it's a percentage of funds transferred.
I want no fee.
I insist.
And I refuse.
Please take no offense. I'd prefer not to owe any favors. I'd feel far more comfortable paying you for your trouble.
I'd like to come back here, at least once.
Oh, I'm sure that's something that can be arranged.
I have a 14-year-old son. I'd like to bring him with me.
Oh no.
You can't be serious.
I'm not asking for betrothal.
Then what are we talking about?
An introduction. Her daughter's 13, she'll soon come of age. Two young people, attractive and privileged Chandrilan citizens.
That's why he kept talking about that. The traditions.
Is that your only offer?
I'm afraid so.
Tay will see you out.
It's a lot to think about.
I'm not thinking about it.
That's the first untrue thing you've said.
Wow.
It's been a pleasure.
That's a crazy offer. Like, ew. Man, what the hell? What is she gonna do? Because it's like for the greater good, but your daughter, you can't do that. No.
Still on board. I want out. Don't care how.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Hey, I pretend to be dead. Don't die till you put up a fight.
One way out. Come on!
That's so good when you have like multiple people saying the same thing, hyping you up. Because if you're like just one person or just three guys here, you couldn't do it. But if everyone works together, you can just do so much. And he's just been doing this for how many days or months?
On program, hands on your head, eyes front, feet down.
And this poor guy, he's coming in at a weird time. Come on. There you go. It's almost going. So what's the plan? What is this? Flood the place? Oh no. Oh no. Man, did they have anyone bigger? Like Ooh. Oh gosh. Everyone's just got weapons. What is he gonna do now? Oh, he's just gonna stay in here. He's all wet. Oh man. This is so good. What's going on? Where is the new guy?
New man on the floor! Hold your positions.
Come on, guys. It has to work. Oh my god.
Lift engaged.
Go, go, go. Come on. Let's go.
What did you say to me?
I said nothing.
I mean, if you want to say something, you can say it now.
Back on program! Back on program!
Oh my god. Oh, what? He said, what's going on? Oh, shoot. There we go. Oh. Oh, the new guy? Oh, the new guy has enough spirit in him. He's like, no. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Come on, throw it. Yes, throw that. Good, good, good. Oh, my God. You're good as dead anyways. Oh, shoot. It sucks that some people are dying, though. Spark the floor. Oh, but the water. Get on the tables. Oh, gosh. Oh. Oh, gosh. All right. Good. God, they just get his feet. Oh, damn it. There we go. There you go. There you go. It's good. Nice. You should have ran. I don't know what he was still doing. Oh my God, what is gonna happen? Oh, it's dripping. Oh. It's like a domino effect. Chain reaction. Everyone should be grabbing everyone's shoes. Oh yeah, they have the shoes here already.
Load the consoles. Keep the doors open.
Get the shoes on. Dang it. Oh, they're gonna see what's going on. That would be amazing.
One way out. Come on, fight.
Come on, guys. They just have to. That guy felt like a Family Guy character. He's just knocked out. Oh, oh, gosh. Nice. I just want them to get the shoes on. Oh, oh, nice.
Complete program protocol will commence in 40 seconds.
Oh no, what does that mean?
5-5, 5-3, 5-6. Burn a firewall around it. Try the whole level. Make the epicenter
Oh.
5-2.
Too late.
Too late. That's awesome.
You shouldn't be here.
Well, things have changed.
Turn it off.
That could mean so many things.
I think it only means one thing. Yeah.
Caught the power.
It's all hydro. Once we turn it off, it takes months to get it back up and running again. I don't have it.
Mm. Wow.
With him. Move. On program.
Man, they actually got really far. What are you doing, Kino?
It has to be you. Come on, Kino. You do this every day. Tell them what to do.
Kino, come on.
My name is Kino Loy. I'm speaking to you from the command center on level 8. We are, at this moment, in control of the facility.
Is that the best you got?
How long we hang on, how far we get, how many of us make it out, all of that is now up to us.
All the floors are cold.
You gotta take the first step.
Right now, get up. Stop the work. Get out of your cells. Take charge. And start closing.
Ooh, it's giving me the Truman Show vibes. But more than, it's not just one man getting out. It's
We will never
more
have
multiple.
a better chance than this. And I would rather die trying to take them down than giving them what they want. They fried 100 men on level 2. They are making up our sentences.
As we go along, no one outside here knows what's happening.
We are being transferred to some other prison to go and die. And that ends today. There is one way out. Right now. The building is ours. You get them moving and you keep them moving until we put this place behind us.
There are 5,000 of us.
Jeez. The med tech. Wow. Oh, they're just gonna jump. Can he not swim? Oh no.
Can't swim.
Wow. God, that was an amazing scene. Sequence. Wow.
This is a trap. Press the buttons for 215. First of all, congratulations.
On what?
Your daughter, healthy, beautiful. You must be pleased.
Is that meant to scare me?
Well, it's been years since we've had a chance to catch up. You've become a father. Why are we here tonight, Lonnie?
There's a new supervisor rising. Dead Ramiro. She's focused on a
Okay.
suspect she's calling Axis.
Dead Ramiro.
There was an incident on
I wasn't
Ferris
sure.
a few
So,
months ago. She thinks they're
okay.
doing- She's been tearing the place apart.
He's a spy himself. Wow.
She just captured a rebel pilot running supplies for Anto Krieger. They turned him immediately and staged an accident. We know that there's a raid planned on the power station at Spellhouse. If Krieger attacks, they'll be waiting.
And if he doesn't, they'll know something's amiss.
They'll be slaughtered.
It's 50 men. You're worth more than that.
You have to warn them.
To what end? Ruin everything?
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this for you, as much as anything.
Oh, wow.
I can't do this anymore. I'm a father now.
So what was your plan? Gather a big basket of goodies for me as a farewell gift? We can't let you go, Lonnie. We can't spare you. We've been grooming you for too long, and yes, you've been alone. Your career has profited greatly from information that we've provided. You're trapped, Lonnie.
Wow.
There's no pleasure in saying it, but you're going nowhere.
My sacrifice means nothing to you, does it?
I said I think of you constantly, and I do. Your investment in the rebellion is epic. The double life, everyday performance, the stress of that.
And what do you sacrifice?
Calm. oneness, kinship, love. I've given up all chance at inner peace. I made my mind a sunless space. I share my dreams with ghosts. I wake up every day to an equation I wrote 15 years ago from which there's only one conclusion. I'm damned for what I do. My anger, my ego, my unwillingness to yield, my eagerness to fight. I yearn to be a savior against injustice without contemplating the cost. And by the time I look down, there's no longer any ground beneath my feet. What is my sacrifice? I'm condemned to use the tools of my enemy to defeat them. I burn my decency for someone else's future. I burn my life to make a sunrise that I know I'll never see. Now, the ego that started this fight will never have a mirror or an audience or the light of gratitude. So what do I sacrifice? Everything! Just stay with me, Lonnie. I need all the heroes I can get.
Wow. No, they made it, but what happened to Kino? Just the two of them made it? Wow. That was awesome. Wow. Wow, what an awesome episode. Gosh, that was so epic. That was so awesome. It's just so crazy. Just, damn. Yeah. It's so interesting how movies and TV shows can humanize a prisoner. And I think of the Shawshank Redemption because obviously that's very similar to this. And then, there's people in there that have done some really heinous crimes. But when you watch it, because we have the perspective of being a prisoner when you're watching the Shawshank Redemption, not on the other side. Like you're not watching Law and Order where it's like we're putting away the bad guys and it's nice and easy and clean. Like you go in, you talk to people, you see what's going on, you hear their stories, and you see, and you're like, what? And then because like the guy, like I think I talked about him, the older man who had the bird. I mean, imagine if he was some like mass murderer when he was like 18 or something. But we meet him as like this 70-year-old grandpa who's just very kind-hearted, keeps to himself. Like, it's just interesting how your heartstrings can be pulled in different ways when you can walk in the shoes of other people that you may not walk in. And I feel like cinema does that, or reading a book. It puts you in a person's shoes, and you get to see out of a perspective that you would never have probably ever seen or will never see, but because you watched a movie, you read a book, or you listened to a song, you were able to see something differently than from your own perspective for once. And I think that's incredible. It's just, who knows what any of these prisoners did. Maybe some of them were in here for legitimate reasons, but we're all like rooting for everyone to get out and escape. I mean, potentially at this point, they're just rounding up anybody anyways because of the way the Empire was, but still, you never know. You never know what's really going on. So it's really incredible to get these emotions going for the underdog, which is these men. And yeah, it's just the way it was filmed, and Kino, Andy Serkis, he's just such an amazing force, and it's really just cool to finally see him in these roles. But this role, I feel like, is really important to his career. I just feel that he's so important in movies, and that sphere of life. Like, he's just done so many iconic roles, and usually we don't get to actually see him. And so I just feel like this is just awesome. He just did such a fantastic job, and it just shows you how, God, if you're just put in that position of, it's either you die or you die trying to be free and stopping what the Empire wants anyways, because the Empire is just, they're messed up, and everyone knows that. And you don't want to keep helping them build whatever bombs and whatever things that they're, obviously it's like war, things for war, things that are going to be built to probably make other free people become prisoners at some point too. And that it's so many people lost their lives. I don't know if it was just Cassian and Melshi that survived. That's all we see. But God, I mean, just epic. This episode goes down in history for shows for sure. Like, this is just awesome. Gosh, yeah, this one was great. And then the Luthen and Lonnie conversation. Lonnie, I didn't see that coming, that he was also just a plant by Luthen. Luthen really has his people, and you would never know. And I really like that. It just, again, it gives me hope of, like, in the Empire, it felt so like everyone was on the wrong side, and there was no one except Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda, and then Yoda was gone, and there wasn't, and we just had Leia, Chewie, Han, and Luke. And then when you find out, oh no, there's actually more people behind the scenes, and it's nice to see that there was always these people who stayed in these positions, but they were spies for the good side. I mean, I don't know if you want to call it good or bad, but because obviously Luthen does some pretty horrible stuff where he's like, well, these 50 men, let them die, and then you have to think about that. But Luthen, at the very least, I can respect his I don't know, like his work ethic in this, because he's not lying to himself that what he's doing is all good. Like, he's actually aware that there are really deep sacrifices you have to make if you're going to do this. And I feel like in his position, it really makes sense for him to be this cruel and callous. Whether I agree or disagree with his perspective, I just can understand where he's coming from, because I mean, we know how Palpatine is. We know how cruel and calculated and evil he had been, and all the things that they've done. And so I hear Luthen for sure. And for him to basically say, I have sacrificed everything. He eats, sleeps, breathes this. He doesn't have relationships. He doesn't have a wife. He doesn't have a child. He doesn't have any type of partnership, friendship, anything. He's just, this is what he has decided to do. And it just makes it just shows how big this is. If you're going to go against the Empire, if you're going to fight for what you believe is right, there's a lot of loss in that. It's not some heroic, like, Marvel, or breaking, I am the one who knocks. Like, you're not going to get one of those moments where people are like, ooh, it's, no one even knows who he is. He's the unsung hero who has to make really difficult and dark decisions, but to create freedom. I'm not saying he's the right man for the job or the person I'd envision for this, but he's the one who decided to become this, and he's doing it his way. It's great because it's very, there's stains and there's it's not this cookie cutter thing of like, yeah, he's a good guy and he does all these good things. No, it's very realistic of what someone's job would have to be if they were in his position, and the choices and sacrifices you have to make to do that. So this show just really is it's very rich. All right, I am going to get into the next episode. Thank you all for watching with me, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.